nostrils first. When are we starting?
I already started.
What? That's messed up. Really?
Yeah.
You're supposed to say action or something.
Action.
Be professional. Oh, and there's our woman next door. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Bargain Hunter Thrift Store YouTube channel. Sorry we haven't done any kind of videos lately because we've just been so busy filming, but we said we're gonna share any kind of big finds that we make with you guys, and last night we totally scored. Sorry, I know I look like crap, I'm beat, I'm tired. Yesterday I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, went to LA, was filming interviews. Storage Wars is on fire. We're putting some really cool episodes together, so you guys make sure to tune in on A&E Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. for new episodes, and it seems like Saturdays we always doing our marathons right now. But anyway, I get home, I run to the swap meet, just do my regular hunting because that's where I started. I love picking, and then I get a phone call from a good friend of mine, Rene, which is another storage buyer in the city of San Diego, and he bought in San Francisco a toy locker for, he said everything with bringing it back down to San Diego and everything cost him about $6,000. He bought it online, and he knows I'm into toys, and you know we sell a lot of toys, and he said, look Rene, you just got to come buy this deal. So I went to his house last night about 8 o'clock last night.
Casey told him to go.
Yeah, Casey told me to go too because I was
He's like, oh, I don't know. I was like, no, just go do it.
I was beat at that time already. So I went to his house, we looked into toys. There's a lot of Japanese stuff, import stuff, Bandai, Gundam, Robotech, so really cool things. We just looked at some of this stuff. And, you know, we ended up making a deal at $14,000, which he was really happy with. You know, he more than doubled his money basically overnight. And I think I'm going to double my money too, so I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we bought. It's probably going to be a 2-video series because this garage, I actually was really proud because the first time in a long time I had this garage empty.
We cleaned it out finally. We loaded the truck, filled it.
Yeah, and it was all the way to the wall empty. I had a little workout bench here. It was almost a human being garage. And now it's full again with all toys.
Yeah, our neighbors were impressed. You can actually see the ground.
That was weird. So, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we bought, but I'm not going to go all the way back because I'm technically beat. I have stuff in the house too. It's like, it's a merchandise nightmare right now. But
and that's a good problem to have in this business.
It is a good problem to have because, you know, God has blessed us. We have the money to spend and we get these opportunities. So when you buy, you can buy, and we're getting ready for the Christmas season anyway. But I haven't really looked through a lot of these boxes. I looked some of the stuff on top, so I'm going to take you guys.
Can you believe that he spent $14,000 and he didn't totally look? He was just like, yeah, but...
I'm good at what I do. It's $70 a box. How can I lose? How can I possibly lose? Some I'll lose, a lot of them I'll gain. But let's see what we got. You guys come to the journey. Oh, I'm tired.
I'm not on camera because I just got done working out.
Me too. So these are like this is just like a little junk boxes. But I think this is actually.
Can I put it this way? Is that okay?
No.
Or you want it this way?
It has to be side because otherwise the video doesn't go.
Sorry guys.
This isn't actually an old Gundam box, 1987. Ooh, not for, it's stamped on the bottom, not for sale. That's kind of weird.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, put that aside. I wonder if this is like some sort of, if this is like some sort of store display or promo piece. I've never seen a toy in the bottom that says not for sale. We'll check it out. But this
something
box,
you've never seen before, that's a first.
Well, I've seen prototypes and stuff before, but like, I mean,
it's very seldom that Rene says he sees something that he's never seen before. Cause
to be honest,
the guy's a computer.
I know a lot about toys and stuff, but like the Gundam universe and Robotech, and I know I see Sailor Moon and here's some stuff. I'm not that strong with that stuff, so you know, but it's gonna be awesome because we're gonna be learning. So here's boxes, P-38 Lightning. Oh, this whole box is fireworks. Great, we're gonna put that on the Diecast truck. That'll be fun. Okay, here we get interesting. Remy Martin. Is that really what it is? See, some of the boxes in here also were obviously household stuff. Remy Martin. And the collector bottles. I don't know if that's worth anything. But that's not a good box.
Yeah, what a bummer. The alcohol's not even there.
Hey, here's what it is.
I got excited there for a minute.
Like I said, these boxes, you guys are looking at this the first time. So this is obviously some really good reading. I'm kind of weak on my Japanese right now.
It's in Japanese.
But it looks like some kind of company pay schedule. So this box doesn't really seem to be making us money.
How do you know it's a company pay schedule? Like, you don't read Japanese.
Because it said some kind of English words there and had numbers and had different job titles.
Oh, okay.
Saint Claus Series Gold Saints Gata 12. So I'm assuming that's probably some sort of statue. But I bet you that thing's going to be worth at least my 70 bucks I paid for the box. I'm not going to open it because we're out here in the garage. I'm not going to open it because we're out in the garage and I don't want to mess stuff up. But Saints Claus Series Gold Saints Gata. That's probably some kind of statue. I bet you it's worth at least 100 bucks. And then some of this Bandai stuff, like, it just goes up to crazy prices. And another thing that's really cool about that stuff is that it's all from Japan. So, you know, Bandai, that's the stuff in America too, but these are the actual ones sold in Japan, which a lot of people love collecting because they're just not available in the US market. Now, this is a good box for 70 bucks. I already know this is a money-making box. Let's see what we have in here. Let's get a little excited.
Woo woo!
Gundam Power Up G Armor. Made in Japan. See, this looks older to me. Like, unfortunately, I can't read any of the Japanese writing because it's all, like I said, all Japanese pieces. Brand new in box. I mean, all this stuff, to be honest, I will have to research on eBay. But I know I'm going to be making money on these. I mean, it has to be at least 20 bucks, 10 bucks, 10 bucks. And then, you know, I'm just guessing numbers right now. People really collect these. These could be 40, 50 bucks each, being Japanese. Right here. Again, everything written in Japanese. Brand new, everything mint condition. You know?
I need to get a Japanese friend.
Actually, I like Japanese people. They're very hardworking people, respectful. I respect that. Look, this whole box is full of these. Bam. I would be surprised if these things are less than 30 bucks a piece.
Those boxes are huge.
Yeah, they're cool sets.
Seriously, how did you hurt yourself?
Paper cut. Every freaking time.
On what?
On the box. I guess it's mint condition and sharp.
Oh my god.
Alright, will you get me a Band-Aid because I don't want to get blood of all these boxes.
Seriously?
We'll be right back.
Okay.
We good?
We're good.
Okay, I got a Band-Aid, so it's not really because it hurts that much, it's more I just don't want to get blood on the stuff because everything seems to be mint condition.
I was gonna bring him a Hello Kitty Band-Aid, but I decided to save him some dignity.
I'm man enough to wear Hello Kitty, I'm down with Hello Kitty. On Storage Wars, you guys see us all the time go through these units fast, and our editors edit it down. They do a really good job to make it interesting. So, I'm not that good at editing, so we're just going to show you, go through the box and see what we find. But a lot of people always tell me they want to see what we find. Like, this stuff that we're looking at, like this box, I've never opened before, so I'm like totally stoked right now, actually, because this is a killer box. I'll bet you this box is going to be a $400 or $500 box by the time we're done. On Storage Wars, you guys see us all the time go through these units fast, and our editors edit it down. They do a really good job to make it interesting. So, I'm not that good at editing, so we're just going to show you, go through the box and see what we find. But a lot of people always tell me they want to see what we find. Like, this stuff that we're looking at, like this box, I've never opened before, so I'm like totally stoked right now, actually, because this is a killer box. I'll bet you this box is going to be a $400 or $500 box by the time we're done. Another one, FA781, and again, all the Japanese import stuff. This is not the American stuff, which I'm pretty sure is a lot better. And then why don't you look in here, I'm not going to pull all these out. It's another one, another one. Looks like 4 more big ones, plus that Gundam down there. Let me move this one. This is a nice box. Look at this one. Mobile suit.
These things are huge.
Yeah. No, these are like...
These are like, really big boxes.
This is kind of like Transformers almost, but I think it's futuristic robot warfare. I mean, I never got into this, but... I mean, these are cool pieces. I guarantee you each one is 20, 30 bucks, and I totally wouldn't be surprised if these are 70 and 80 bucks, but I won't know until I actually look it up on Amazon. So we'll just try to go get.
Is that the venue you're thinking? Amazon rather than eBay?
It depends. Like the older stuff probably will go on eBay. Then some of the stuff is so specialized. I don't know if Amazon will have Japanese versions listed, so it has to go on eBay. But like I said, I don't have a huge experience with these type of toys, so we'll just have to work at it and see what happens. But it'll be Amazon, eBay. Some of it will go to our store. You know, items that are 20 bucks or less, I usually just sell in my store because we have huge following on toy stuff. And it's less work, you know.
And it makes the store look good.
So for 70 bucks, that's a killer box right there. And then like when we have these little boxes right here, when I said we had 200 boxes, we would take like 2 of these boxes and just count it as one. And with toys, anybody collects toys, they'll tell you right away, size doesn't matter. Why is that funny?
Nothing.
It does matter. When you collect toys, size doesn't matter. 1985 Japan Gundam. loose figures. I mean, I know some of these are really good, but again, I have to look them up. Look at that. That looks totally vintage. 2001. But still, doesn't it look cool? Mm-hmm. You got my sushi. Actually, we should go eat sushi. I love sushi. Some more, and these are Dragon Ball C's. Shingeta 1. There's some really cool vintage looking boxes in here. Kushiko Hasu Hobby Kit, but it looks like an early one. Huh. I don't know, interesting. And then I don't know what this is, I'm not gonna open it. Look at this. So anybody that's into this stuff is probably really loving it. For all other people, I hope I don't bore you, but this is what we do. We go hunting. These are some sort of trading cards. They look, I mean, they look and feel really old, but again, I'm not sure. Like a lot of this stuff, I'll just have to do research. If you guys see something that's really rare and valuable, shoot me a message. But like, hey, Rene, I got this piece. I paid 80 bucks. You know, just be honest. These look old too already. Actually, I have a good feeling about this box. All this stuff looks old and early. And then check this box right here. I keep on seeing it from the side. This looks good. Raiden. Come on, work with me. Eternal Hero Series. Eternal Hero Series. Bandai, 1986, made in Japan. It's actually really heavy. They had a price at $46 at one time, so. But that looks like an early piece. I mean, 1986, what we talking about, 30 years? Mm-hmm. And I don't know how far these go back. So you know what? I feel really good about this box. Again, every box is just, it's good stuff. They had it packed a lot nicer. Another thing which is really nice about this deal is that they really took care of every square inch they were packing stuff. So like I said, this is definitely gonna be a 2-3 video because I don't feel like pulling it all out tonight. And it's gonna be one long video if I don't make it that way. So these are some kind of Japanese watches. Hard Rock Paris, Save the Planet. That's actually good. Mercedes replica. Yeah, probably $5 watches. Digimon trading cards. We have to look these up. I know some of the early ones can be better. Like this box looks like this jewelry and stuff. This has $30-some price tag on it. Empty. Empty. Some more trading cards, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Another watch. You know, it's okay. My money's in there, so it's just not that exciting. Ugh. Oh, yeah, these right here. I got a bunch of these. These are cool. For any of you Speed Racer fans out there, I got, I think we said 13 boxes, but I might have less. So I don't know. Anyway, so these cost me 11 bucks a piece. I looked these up because there's a lot of them. I think I got 13 boxes. Each box has 6 of them. It's a Speed Racer RC car set, which is it's for indoor RC cars. So you got 2 RC card remote control. You play around with them. They're made in Japan to import, obviously directly from Japan. On eBay, people were selling them for 95 bucks. On Amazon, people are asking like 80 bucks, but they have a bad sales rank. So what I'll probably do is I'll put these online for $59.99. I'll throw in free shipping.
And Rene, here's a good question for you. What's a bad sales rank? What numbers? Do you want to educate our audience?
Well, how do I know Daryl's not watching his Dave's not watching? Why should I educate them? They're not that strong on Amazon. Why should I educate them?
Okay.
Okay, well, on toys, anything in the toy category, if it's like 200,000 or less, it usually sells pretty fast. $500,000 or less, it sells around Christmas time. $500,000 to $1 million, if you're lucky, it sells around Christmas time. Depends, you know, if something picks up again. And with toys, pretty much once you go over $1 million, it's dead. You know, so you don't really, Amazon is not the place to sell that toy if it's over $1 million. But, you know, sometimes, you know, I stocked up on stuff so many times where it was dead and I kind of forget about it. It's just sitting in one of my warehouses. And all of a sudden a movie comes out or something happens and collectors go crazy with it. And a toy that you couldn't give away for 20 bucks, now it's going $79.99. Everybody's ordering it, so. But anyway, there's 6 of these in here, so these cost me 11 bucks a piece, and I'm going to sell these for $59.99. So this is going to be good boxes. And I got 13 of these boxes. Always having me educate people. People have been sending us messages. They want education videos about storage business. Look at this. This looks like to be all die-cast. Little keychains. Model collections. Oh yeah, and, you know, I noticed I also have some boxes somewhere. Little helicopter. I have boxes somewhere that have like a lot of World War II diecast. So I don't know where they are, but I did see those. Classic cars, Hot Wheels, muscle machines. Yeah, it's a good box. I mean, probably most of this stuff goes to the store. But look, that's a cool piece. $20 car. Yeah, $5 car. So there's some cool stuff in here. You know, I almost feel like I'm boring the audience because there's just so much, but like I said, a lot of people like, they want to see what we go through, and this is what we do on a daily basis. Like, to me, this is so exciting right now because I haven't seen this stuff.
Because you just spent $14,000. You're like, what did I buy?
No, I feel, look, sometimes you buy deals and you're like, oh man, I spent a lot of money. But when I bought this deal, I felt good. And I know toys, and I know quantity, and you know, it was a fair deal.
So that one's, I think, ours.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
These are interesting. You know, I saw these, but I didn't never pull them out. So I think these are gonna be good. Final Fantasy VIII action figure series, Guardian Force Odin. And this actually looks to Art Effects is a really good company. If you guys see toys on the swap meets and stuff, they do a lot of big statues. But the stuff usually goes for really good money, especially the Star Wars stuff, because they do really detailed models and people just like collecting them. I mean, I have to look it up, but I guarantee you that's a $30 to a $200 piece just because it's Final Fantasy and it's just a cool piece. Here's some more Final Fantasy see-through figure. And again, I mean, if it's nothing special, I get $14.99 in my store, but then there's a lot of chase variants or, you know, just special editions, so I won't know till I actually look it up. And then here's another one. So it looks like this whole box is just Final Fantasy stuff. So for 70 bucks, I feel good. I'm sure I'm gonna double my money on these. If not, like I said, if it's a crappy box, I know I'm gonna get my money back. All right, time for official sponsor, Magnifico Champagne. I'm just playing. This stuff is good though. All right, what else do we have here? Oh, this is one of the junk boxes. See, like some of the boxes at the end were like, we just loaded at the end, so they're not that great. This is just like little toys. This is basically garbage. If I paid 70 bucks for this box, I'll lose 50.
Oh, I like that one. I'll keep that one.
I got a whole bunch of pink Beanie Baby. Here's another one of the Speed Racer boxes. I want to find those Masterpiece Edition sets. So here's another set of, it's all earlier Gundam stuff, model kits, some action figures in here. Let's see what's this. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Again, all Japanese edition, real model. I'm not familiar with this series, but I've seen a bunch of stuff that has this name on it, so it must be a popular series. More of this Power Ranger stuff. Goof, Dode, yes. Mobile Student Action. Rotor, Micro, Modelli Provini. Man, I don't even know if I can do this in like 2 videos. How much time do you have filmed already?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Going on 11.
And then here's another DVD, some sort of import DVD set. I have to make sure we can play it in the States, the region code. But again, I feel good with this box for 70 bucks. And it just looks like a vintage piece, just the way it's done. Atomic tuned motor. That's the Tamiya logo right here. So I gotta see if that's an early thing. Little spaceship. I mean, like I said, every box I'm opening, like, you know, just barely any boxes where I'm like, oh crap. That's why I feel like, well, what I see, I should easily double my money. And like the bigger boxes on the back, this is like the stuff from the end. You know, here's like a little Robotech figure. We counted this as half a box. But the whole box is full of Robotech New Generation 2-packs. And I don't know what they're worth, but there's 20 in here, and I know I can get at least $4.99 in my store without them being special. But like I said, you always have to do your research. Some of these might be 15, 20, 30 bucks on eBay, depends how collectible they are. But at 5 bucks a piece, at worst case scenario in my store, this is a $100 box. I paid 35 bucks for it. How can I lose? Let's see what we got here. Model kits, planes, modern jets. Almost looks like the one we just opened. There's a Corvette in here. Screaming machines. This whole box is all diecast stuff. Ford Mustang, I like that. Let's check this out. See, I'll put $19.99 in my store. And they're Master replicas, so I actually have to check. These might be more. But they're 20 bucks worst case in my store. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these in here, plus all the other stuff. So again, I paid 70 bucks for this box, and without being anything special, it's 150 bucks in my store. And you know, sometimes I know we got a lot of people from the Midwest or like in other cities, and they say like, oh, you can't sell that stuff. That stuff sets forever. You got to remember, we're in San Diego, California. We got people coming all over the world because we're in Storage Wars, which gives us a huge edge. And
we live in a major city, 4 million people.
Yeah, just 4 million people probably close in the San Diego County area, and TJ. Probably TJ is another 4 million. Plus we have LA, Orange County, which is like an hour away. So we have a huge pool of customers. When this stuff goes in the store, we're going to do advertising in Craigslist, Riverside, LA, Orange County, San Diego, and TJ. It's probably going to get us 200-300 people that are just going nuts about this stuff. So selling stuff for us is not hard. And then all the better stuff we put on eBay and Amazon to millions of people. So, you know, you gotta remember that, you know. So when you see us quote prices, we have a lot higher demand on stuff. So this one right here, here's again, that's 24 on this one. Story image figurines. So these look really like Japanese animation, you know. I know there's a term for it, like the anime, but basically all the girls look like they all look like in a sexy way. I have to look these up. I don't know what they're worth just by looking at them. But again, worst case in my store, $5 a piece. And you know, at $5 is 24 of them here. And I counted this probably as a half box, so there's 120 bucks in a half box. That cost me 35 bucks. You know, so this stuff is cool. Like, I love going through it all, but part of me wants to be on the computer right now and just check it listed, put it all up there. How much further do I go in there? Like, we've been filming for 15 minutes and like,
Do you guys want to see what's inside the house that I wanted in our house? I'm like, oh my god, our house is becoming a hoarder house. But hopefully we'll list it and put it up.
Yeah, so
ASAP.
We have so much, wow. You know, there's some loose things over here. We just kind of put over here because they were loose. I mean, like I said, all this was clean. And we just, like, we did this at 1 o'clock in the morning. Kermit the Frog, Pop. I'm hoping it's an early one. 2004 or 2012. That's probably not that great. It's just loose stuff in here. Museum collection. I don't know what series that is. It's some kind of robot fighting. And then stuff like this. I love this stuff. It's a Corky copy from the Batmobile from the 60s. Obviously a reissue, but somebody will pay 10-15 bucks for that. And you see in here, there's like all these boxes of just stuff like. This is some sort of, if you're Japanese, you know exactly what this is. For the rest of us, post a message. But these look like mini robots. Takara. Like, I'm just like saying any word that I see. And maybe this is like a sample of one. I don't know. Kind of cool looking. And what else do we got? It's just like so much. Look at the Speed Racer. Speed Racer Mark 5 action figure. I think I had this before and we sold it like 80 bucks on Amazon. Or just loose stuff. And then model kits. We have a lot of model kits. Noro types. They're all Japanese, like anime fighters. Macross. Valkyrie. So like all these model kits should be at least 10 bucks. But let me show you guys something here. Let me see the phone for a second. Check this out. Like, it goes boxes all the way in the back of the garage. This garage was completely empty. Except like my weight bench, which I was supposed to start working on. See, maybe God just doesn't want me to work out, because every time I'm ready to work out, I'm going to go with that. Every time I'm like ready to go, it's just like more and more stuff. So you see some Thunderbird stuff in the back there. There's another, the Speed Racer box. So we're going to make this part 1 of the video, and then I'm probably, as I go through this over the next few weeks, I'm just going to put out a part 2, a part 3, a part 4. Just keep on looking for it, because literally there's just so much, and I can't do it all. So it's like, I'm super tired, I'm beat, and otherwise this video would be like 2 hours long and you guys would get bored. But I'm going to put this stuff back in the garage, and then I'm going to go in the house and I'll show you some of the loose stuff that we just put in the house because it was there. So see you in a second.